Hello everyone, and welcome to another Company of Heroes 2 replay cast. My name is ATR, and today we're going to have a 1v1 on Kholodny Ferma Winter Battlefield. Our heroes today are going to be WarBoss, playing for the Germans, and Crave.Cataclaw, playing for the Soviets of the Red Army. So, right off the bat, we see WarBoss building his Tier 1 with his Pioneers and getting a Grenadier right off the bat. Nothing new there. And likewise, we see Crave.Cataclaw getting himself a conscript, which is just hitting the field right about now. There it goes. And yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Kholodny Ferma Winter Battlefield. It's been a while since we've seen this map, I suppose. But yeah, very well known map. Map which was here since the betas and alphas, I believe, and all that. So pretty much everybody knows Kholodny Ferma. Just in case you've been living in a hole, I suppose. There are 3 victory points like all maps, 1 down south, 2 up in the north, 1 munitions point in the middle, and the fuel point in the south. And there's actually a fuel point in the north also that is being taken right now by Crave.Cataclaw with his combat engineers. We do see that WarBoss is instead going for the south, getting his Pioneers to capture this cutoff point. This cutoff point is very heavily harassable. You will usually see the enemy, taking this point from you and cutting you off from the south. In the middle, we see an engagement between conscripts and grenadiers. The conscripts manage to get the cap in the munitions point, so the grenadiers are just going to go ahead and vault over that fence, jump into that house, and get... are they going to jump into the house? Yeah, there they go. Gonna get a better defensive position there, so the conscripts decide to just simply move on south. They know they can't take them in that house, even with the second conscript squad coming over to support. WarBoss goes ahead and jumps out of the house, bolts over the fence, and smacks its face against another conscript squad. Conscript squad rushes to get into the heavy cover. They manage to do so, so they are gonna have an advantage over that grenadier squad presently. Grenadier squad is heavily damaged. Machine gun hitting the field, suppressing conscripts that have taken that cutoff point that we talked about. They did manage to decap it before getting pinned, which means that WarBoss does not have the south connected to him. We do see conscripts going up to flank the machine gun. Molotov going in. One guy goes down. Another grenadier burns. Down to 2 men. They hit retreat. And the grenadiers are probably also going to retreat. The engineers jumped into the house. Very good move from Cataclaw, and denies that machine gun from being able to get in there. Another grenadier squad moves in. Down to 1 man in the grenadier squad, manages to hit retreat and is going to make it safe back at the base. Grenadier squad is on the back foot. Conscripts on all sides. The combat engineers decide to run away and reinforce because they are down to 2 men. And since they managed to secure that house, conscript squad at 6 men go ahead and jumps in there. Conscripts in the south in heavy cover, so he is holding the German player WarBoss pinned essentially in his base at the moment. That is Crave.Cataclaw pinning him. And yeah, machine gun moves and sets them into position. Grenadiers go up and face the conscripts, which apparently these trees are shot blockers and they weren't able to see them creep up on them. Pioneers on the flank. These conscript squads are out of position, and a mortar we see hitting the field for WarBoss. Very good. Manages to dislodge that conscript squad from the house, making them get out of there, but they do URA on top of the machine gun, making them move. Machine gun has not retreated so far, but is not helping in the fight down here. Conscript squad down to 1 man, but manages to get on the retreat, and another conscript squad is on the way to help reinforce. Molotov goes into the machine gun, kills one of the guys, but it is down to 2 men on the conscript squad, down to 1 man. He decides to sit and cover for some reason. Starts running again, being chased by 2 grenadiers, so not a lot of firepower there, and it looks like he's going to manage to make it out of there. Very lucky conscript. Mortar going to town on his own Pioneers, so gotta watch those shots. And the conscript still managed to cut off the southern part of the map from WarBoss. Even though he has the fuel point there, he is not getting any resource from it. So we do see that WarBoss is at 7 fuel income as opposed to 20 from Crave.Cataclaw. So disadvantaged positions by WarBoss right now, so it's kind of on the back foot. That's to be expected. We do see that the engineers for Cataclaw is building tier 1, so he might be getting Probably M3 cars or snipers, or well, we'll see what he does. He does have 4 conscript squads, so I mean, usually, and I mean that's not saying that should always be the case, but the more standard style you could say is 3 conscripts going to tier 1, but that's not saying it's bad. He replaced the combat engineer squad for a conscript squad essentially, so it's essentially the same amount of manpower, so not a problem. Anyways, we do see that the Grenadiers managed to cap the cutoff point, getting that southern portion of the map back in control of WarBoss, and they get a conscript squad on the retreat. This guy is like a baller and just sliding there. He doesn't care. Those guys can run. He's just gonna go ahead and oh wait, I gotta run. Everybody's watching me. So the conscripts are trying to oorah their way into that machine gun. Machine gun manages to hop into the church. He's gonna get Molotoved in there, but the church is considerably big as a structure, so it shouldn't do that much damage. Maybe 1, 2 guys at the most are gonna die for 1 Molotov, but not a lot. That's the advantage of having a big house. The guys are spread out, so they're not gonna take that much damage. And as you see, the Molotov went in, did a little bit of damage, but nothing really happened. Second Molotov goes in, does manage to kill 1 guy, and let's see if it does any more damage. Maybe a third Molotov is even gonna go in. Probably should be excessive, but no, yeah. Third Molotov goes in. He's trying to get that machine gun out of there at any chance. Down to 2 guys. Still taking damage, and he's going to go ahead and retreat it. And he jumps out, gets shot. Ow! Mortar hit actually takes down 1 of the guys. Down to 1 man, but he manages to get himself out of there. Conscript squad down to 2 men. He needs to get out of there. He's going to lose it if he doesn't. Watch it, Crave.Cataclaw. You're right on top of... Oh my god, no. Get out. Ooh, down to 1 man. He's not gonna make it. That's a dead conscript. That's a dead conscript. Or not? Is he? Oh my god. He actually made it. Wow. That is 1 lucky conscript. Very lucky conscript this game. Anyways, M3 scout car hitting the field. It is gonna be very good for harassing. He might... I don't know what he's gonna pop in there. He doesn't have the flamethrower on the combat engineers just yet. He might be researching it right now, but... He is getting a sniper. That is, Crave.Cataclaw is getting a sniper, so he might also pop that into the track. We do see a scout car being produced for WarBoss, though, so that's going to be a direct counter with that upgraded autocannon. It's going to be able to shred that scout car right away. We do see, though, that the guard's rifle... crap, I forget what it's called, but the one with guard's rifle and hit the dirt, that doctrine was selected for Crave.Cataclaw. So he might call in some guard squads also to face that scout car if necessary. Panzerfaust does go into the scout car, damaging the engine. It is very low in health. Mortar trying to take shots at it. I don't think the scout car is going to make it out of here. There's a lot of small arms fire, and scout cars are very vulnerable to it. And it's going to go down in a couple seconds. And there it goes. Out of control and blows up right in place. So the scout car doesn't even need to upgrade that that autocannon just yet. He can keep it like that, use it for anti-infantry, and if another, half-track hits the field, then he can go ahead and upgrade. So, very good victory there for WarBoss. Very sleight of hand, I guess, mistake there for Crave.Cataclaw. That Panzerfaust was unlucky for him, I suppose. So anyways, we do see still engagements in the middle, machine gun and grenadiers shooting at a conscript squad in heavy cover, so they're going to stay there for a while. We do see that a sniper is in the house. He already took 1 shot, killed 1 of the guys. Probably 1 of the grenadiers. Although he does have, well, no, actually, he's right out of range out of the machine gun. Another shot goes into the grenadiers, managed to get the retreat. So, yeah, that is something not to be taken lightly. Ooh, this grenadier squad is down to 1 man. He needs to get out of there. Ooh, gets shot. Yeah, sniper go ahead and executes him on the retreat. And yeah, look, it was right out of range. Unlucky. You get lucky conscripts in this game and unlucky grenadiers. Well, no problem. He still has another squad. He does have the advantage of having this scout car as a anti-infantry scout car at the meantime. So he still has the firepower needed. Snipers jump out of the house because the scout car is unsnipeable. And the mortar is also taking shots, so he's going to go ahead and retreat on that. Meantime, in the south, we do see a conscript squad just going there backcapping. The mortar is being very effective for WarBoss. Very good choice. Already killed 4 infantry, but it is being very useful at dislodging infantry. So it's allowing him to make sure those houses stay clear. Grenadiers go ahead and get the cap in the middle. Scout car still shooting, still getting a lot of kills, getting a lot of damage. He's already up to 5 kills in the infantry. So yeah, I mean, generally speaking, you see scout cars as an anti-Soviet scout car measure on the field, but in this situation, he got lucky, got the kill, and, well, the scout car is now very useful. Because once you upgrade with the autocannon, the anti-infantry capabilities of a scout car are very diminished, and they don't really do it. They don't really do much. They're going to take some shots, maybe do some health damage eventually, but, you know, not a reliable means of anti-infantry. In the south, we do see the conscripts engaging the Panzer Grenadiers. These conscripts are low in health and are going to have to retreat down to 4 men. Molotov goes in, but the Panzer Grenadiers just walk around it. No real damage, and they have to get out of there because they are not going to be able to stand. Even with hit the dirt, you still have to, you know, have the PPSHs, have the advantage. It's not, you know, it's not an easy fight for conscripts to go against Panzer Grenadiers. Small lull in the fight. We do see on top, ooh, lucky, well, not lucky, but, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Cataclaw. He managed to get a kill on the scout car. An 18-8 apparently went in. He was damaged on the engine, and with PPSHs, manages to get quick fire on it and destroyed it. So, small victory there for Cataclaw. In the center, we do see conscripts trying to take the munitions point. They get pinned down by the machine gun, so they're not going to be able to cap anything. They might stay there for a little while, taking some damage, because he has the sniper, which is going to start taking shots at the machine gun. Machine gun down to 1 man. He's going to probably hit the retreat on that. No. Look out. You're going to lose it. Run. Manages to get right out of range from that sniper. And good. The mortars taking shots at those conscripts, doing a good job at it. And Panzer Grenadiers, they actually didn't get shot. Okay, so Panzer Grenadiers managed to get a retreat on that sniper, so these conscripts are going to be severely, not outnumbered, but underpowered. Ooh, 1 shot goes in, down to 1 man. These guys are going to die, are they? No. He was on the move and decided to throw a nade, so another lucky conscript squad. So very lucky conscript squads for Cataclaw in this game. That 1 man should have been dead by all rights. These Panzer Grenadiers would have killed him very quickly on the retreat. But, oh well. Can't win them all, right? Anyways, Panzer Grenadiers down in the bottom. So we do see 2 Panzer Grenadier squads for WarBoss. He did lose one of his Grenadiers, so not a bad idea to replace it with another Panzer Grenadiers. They are very good. You do lose the Faust ability, but you still have a Grenadier on the field, which can do it eventually. Up in the north, we do see conscript squad capturing the fuel. Down in the south, Panzer Grenadiers capturing territory. And in the middle, we do see conscripts and sniper being used very effectively. Snipers are going to take shots at the Panzer Grenadiers. That's going to be, I believe, 45 manpower per shot. But they are running on top of the conscripts, which are down to 2 men. They have to get out of there. 1 man. This guy's going to die. He has to, yeah, there you go. See? They die very quickly on the retreat if they are on top of them. Ooh, down to 1 man. Ooh, very lucky sniper. You gotta be very careful. Snipers are extremely weak. They can't really take anything. So anyways, we do see that the Armor Support Corps, which is essentially Tier 3... Wait, where is it? Here it is. Tier 3 is up for WarBoss. And we do see Tier 4 being produced, actually already completed, for Crave.Cataclaw. So, probably see an Su-85 coming out from there. Very, I don't want to say standard, but a very known and usual build. We do see that a Panzer IV is being produced. Why do I keep selecting that building? Here we go. Panzer IV is being produced for WarBoss. So again, very standard, I guess you could say, game. I'm assuming a lot of people have played this style in both ends a lot, but well, we'll see how it goes. Su-85 is the direct counter for the Panzer IV, but it's not being produced yet. The Panzer IV is going to hit the field before the Su-85, so he is, WarBoss, going to have an advantage for a little while until that Su-85 hits the field. So, so yeah, good on WarBoss for getting the Panzer IV earlier. We see that Crave.Cataclaw does not have the fuel to get the Su-85. That's why he's not producing it. So, so yeah, I suppose. Ooh, let's see. Panzer IV hits the field and starts going to town on the infantry, taking some shots. Gets a 18-8 to the face, damaged engine. 2 infantry killed already. Remember, the Panzer IV did get a nerf on its accuracy in the last patch, so it's not going to be as effective against the infantry, but it's still going to do a good job. I mean, don't underestimate it. But, you know, it's not now the be-all, end-all solution for the Germans. So, slight engagement there. Small victory for WarBoss. He gets the repair, so he's going to get that engine back in good order. We do see in the north conscripts capturing, although they moved out of the position, so they're not going to capture. And in the south, we do see conscripts and combat engineers going out to cap. He knows that he can't face him in the middle because he doesn't have an anti-tank solution just yet. He's waiting for that Su-85. He's about 5 fuel away from it, so shouldn't take much longer to start producing it. Conscripts in the north getting engaged by the Panzer IV and Grenadiers at Vet 2. Conscripts hit retreat wisely, and there they go, down to 2 men. Should be able to make it out of there, though. This one has a very good lead on him. And yeah, make it out of there, no problem. So the Panzer IV decides to go to the south. This infantry has really no solution against them. So, is he going to go further south? Looks like he might be just defending the point. No, there he goes. He's going to go south. He wants to get that fuel point out of the hands of Crave.Cataclaw, so very good option. We do see that a reconnaissance overflight was used for WarBoss, checking up on the north, seeing if there's anything around there. He does see that no Su-85 is in the field just yet. We should have enough. Well, he doesn't have enough manpower right now. That's Crave.Cataclaw, so he's probably waiting on that. We do see that Guards Rifle are on the field. I'm not sure. Were they just produced? Yeah, it looks like they were just produced. So yeah, Guards Rifle are on the field for Crave.Cataclaw. Those are going to be good for pinning and doing small amounts of damage to the Panzer IV. Those PTRS rifles are not to be underestimated. They don't do a lot of damage per shot, but, you know, in the long run, they'll start chipping away at that health until you're at a critical position. This Panzer IV still has a damaged engine. I guess it got an 18-8 thrown at its face by the conscripts down here, but Pioneers on the field, gonna repair it real quick, no problem there. And with the reconnaissance overflight, he knows that there is really nothing on the field that can attack him. He is gonna be getting himself, that is WarBoss, a AT gun, which he's doing so right now. That's gonna make it a lot more difficult for the Su-85 to get the advantage on the Panzer IV. And there we go, we see the Su-85 being produced right now for Crave.Cataclaw. So we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, I mean, pretty standard. We do see a lot more emphasis on infantry for Crave.Cataclaw than I guess you would usually see. Or at least, you know, previous instances or iterations of this tactic. You know, you usually saw about 3 conscripts only and more focus on snipers and guards rifles and things like that. You only wanted the conscripts for early map control and just the ability to have camping in AT. But, well, regardless, we do see in the meantime, since there's a blizzard, that WarBoss is taking this chance to pretty much cap the rest of the map. We do see that Crave.Cataclaw has decided to turtle in his base. I don't know, it doesn't look like he has the... Interesting. He doesn't have the medics, which is a little bit odd, I suppose, but... not a problem. I mention it because there's a couple squads there that have damage on them. But anyways, so we see the Su-85 hitting the field finally. Su-85 is gonna go ahead and take some shots at the Panzer IV, which was in front of the enemy, the base for Crave.Cataclaw. 18-8 goes in, gets damage on that engine, so the Su-85 is gonna move in for the kill. A lot of infantry on the field. Panzer Grenadiers don't have Panzer Shreks, so they're not gonna be able to do anything against the Su-85. Ooh, Panzer Grenadier squad goes down. Su-85 has not really done that much just yet. I believe it's only done 1 shot. There we go. 1 shot goes in, takes it down to about half health. Another shot goes in, takes it down to about 30%. And it manages to mask itself. Su-85 has to move to counter, and the AT gun is now... Ooh! Su-85 goes down to the AT gun pack and the Panzer IV. So there is nothing on the field that can take out this Panzer IV. And we see a Stug hitting the field. Interesting. Stug. Okay. The Guards Rifle are trying to take down that Panzer IV. They're not going to do a lot of damage quickly, but they, you know, might be able to do something. The gunner was killed, so it reduces its infantry capability, but He saw the Stug on the field, and he decides to throw in the towel. Interesting. I guess Cataclaw didn't think he could make it out of there. Interesting. Let's move away from that sound. Okay, well, interesting game. I mean, obviously, most people would probably well aware of this strategy. You know, snipers and Su-85s for the Soviet player, and you know the Panzer IVs for the German. It is a good example, though, of how fragile the strategy is for the Soviet player if he doesn't manage to get a lot of advantage in the early game and doesn't take very good care of that Su-85. That could be it. Once that Su-85, there was nothing to stop that Panzer IV. I mean, obviously you can 18-8 it to hell, you know, waste a lot of munitions doing so, but there wasn't a lot of munitions on the field, you know. 30 munitions right now for Crave.Cataclaw. He had the Guards rifles, which also can do damage and pin it, but it's not going to be an easy kill. And there was already 2 armored vehicles for WarBoss. So yeah, I guess Cataclaw said at this point, yeah, I can't recover from this one. By the time I get another Su-85, you could actually already be sieging my base and have me cornered in. And I don't have any of the map right now at this point, so yeah, good game, I suppose. So it's a bad thing that we can't see the Shad, right? I mean, it would have been interesting to see if they had any banter between them, or if he just said, you know, if he raged out. I mean, we can't really know at this point. Only they know. Only WarBoss and Crave.Cataclaw knows what happened at this point in the game. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any positive or negative remarks, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. If you have any replays you want to send them, I will put the email in the description below. But again, otherwise, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later.